So real talk, what's up, CB groupies? Yeah, I came here shirtless. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind the shirtlessness. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to talk about this movie real quick. And honestly, honestly, not even gonna talk about it in a spiritual way this time. I'm gonna talk it down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Take it down to earth for y'all. So, I just watched this movie called Bloody Hell's on Shudder. You know what I'm saying? In 2001. I can't remember the actor's name exactly, but amazing actor. You know, main character, and it's basically about an army vet who basically comes home and basically because of his PTSD, he kind of does some things that because of his circumstances gets in trouble with the law, and then everybody in the media knows about him, and so it attracts attention of a family that preys on about him. So yeah, and that's basically the synopsis of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Amazing acting all the way through it. There's no spoilers in this one. No spoilers in this one. It actually got 5 skulls, and if you don't know anything about ratings or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, most ratings go from 10 or to 5, or you could just double it just based off the situation because they always do that. So if you see it somewhere that does 10 stars or whatever, they're gonna, and let's say somewhere it was like, okay, it's at 5 stars or it was 3 stars, it's gonna be a 10 or like, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be a 6, you know, things like that. So like this was like straight up like 4.5 stars, but for Shudder it's skulls. So it was really, really, really nice. Just a simple factor just to see like, you know what I'm saying, like the actor and him performing in a way that you can honestly tell that somehow he had to have this dialogue in himself first before he actually could make, you know what I'm saying, those to have that dialogue. It was just, you know, and I'm always a fan of, you know, somebody that's always, you know, in tune with things and you know, always like, you know, staying one step ahead, and we get to like hear that, you know, narration, if you will. I love that part, you know what I'm saying, the aspect of the movie and whatnot. It's very action oriented more. You know, one of those, it's not really suspenseful, and like, you know, it happens fast, it comes in fast. You know, at the beginning you're just sitting here like, okay, wow, like everything just comes in, you know, it's that, uh kind of like a chase scene. You got a good chase scene coming in, you know what I'm saying, to start it off, you know what I'm saying, and then from there on throughout the movie, you know, you're kind of confused. You're really just they're just really trying to show you like what exactly is the setting right now. The setting came in and it was more of a just a vibrance of just flashiness things here and there. So you're not really, because all you're really seeing is just a regular guy being a regular guy, and so you're just like, okay, guy, and then women, men, you're just seeing people, you know what I'm saying? So you're just like, okay, you know, just people are people, whatever. And so, you know, and then it takes that twist immediately again, and it's just keeping my attention all the way through. A lot of times you did wonder why, because you know what's going on, but the way they organized it did leave you with a lot of information that was actually, I guess, needed for the movie to actually go all the way through. Not necessarily, but more for just story base, to have enough story base. You know what I'm saying? So that did help a little bit towards the like for I say like going towards the middle of the movie. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter and in the second quarter of the movie. But then, like, you know, it does round itself off in a good conflict resolution phase towards the third quarter of the movie. And just, I do appreciate the ending, but always its comic humor and its sense of gore was just profound. It was something that I have. I'm glad that they had it. So you know, it's more of has like a Deadpool vibe to it. It's not taking itself too seriously, which is okay because it's not something that we should have to take too seriously. You get what I'm saying? And for people that are lovers of horror and gore, you know, it's just a respect to us and just respect to the fans and the genre itself, just to have it there, and you know, not to be shocked by it. You know, to get shocked by it because we're not like shocked by it, especially nowadays. You know, so yeah, well done. Main character, once again, like I said, great acting. Side characters, you know what I'm saying? Supporting cast, Great acting. And then the great thing about this movie, once again, it's one of those anti-hero, like Deadpool type movies where it's like you don't really know if you like him or not. You want to like him, but then you're like, dang. But you just see, for us horror fans, we already are kind of twisted. So like we already like to see things that are like that. We want to see the Maniacs. We want to see, what I'm saying, the American Psychos and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us do appreciate, those Halloweens and Chainsaw Massacre and Freddy Krueger's, but you know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. So basically, I would call this more of a slasher torture movie. So yeah, definitely check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great movie. I would recommend for anybody at this particular time. For me, I would say I would recommend it for anybody who's. I can't recommend for anybody, but I would recommend for anybody who's 18 and up, of course. You know, definitely somebody, but definitely somebody you can watch with the youngins. Very pop culturally. Um, it's not so. I would say more for the millennials. More for like the older crowds. Probably like in your 30s. You know what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying, things like that. You know what I'm saying, maybe in your 40s. You know what I'm saying. Not for like, I guess when you're 50, it's not really those older cats movies, and it's not really super young, so it's like there's that perfect range, like when you want to get married and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Type of, have kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So returning army. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead and check that out.